Hello folks, a quick review of Coral Canyons Golf Course in St. George, Utah. This is right down near the border near Arizona, Nevada, and Utah meet, and it is not a bad course at all to play. Slope 1 to 37, 7,200 yards from the back tees, and I paid about $70 for a twilight ticket on a Saturday in December. All right, folks, so we are at Coral Canyon in St. George, Utah. It's Saturday. 1:30 got here, and they gave me a twilight ticket for $70. This course looks pretty high. Good elevation. Sorry about the sunlight. Lots of traffic, lots of houses. Shot first off right into the cart path on the other side of this set of rocks here. But otherwise, I think we're fine. We're somewhere next to that trap. I'm going to do this all in cutlets here because I just don't have time to stop around. Stuffed it back there by the edge of that red rock there. So the worst thing is it's just too bright. Way too much sunlight out here for me to play without my shades on. So the green is down there. Just all right, 249 to the green, or to the pin, swing away. Okay, good second shot. We were up there next to the sand trap on the left of the green. Not quite at the sand trap, but close. We are just past those cart markers out there. All right, so anyway, so this is a nice course. Green was in definitely good. Green was definitely in good condition. Firm, well cut. I think it was like Poana, but it was nice. And there you go. This is what we're playing here on the mountains. Here is a little bit of fairway and a lot of long grass and rocks. Oh, by the way, Boost is my sponsor today. They gave me a almost free pack of 12 balls. So I call myself hitting a safe 8-iron layup. Sure enough, put it over there next to that shit anywhere and somewhere. Lost it anyway, might as well have played to 5. So now we're lying 214, that green. That's almost reachable. We'll go halfway and see if I can even hit a decent 7-iron. So yeah, half swings, 8-iron, 94 on the front of the green. That works for me for right now. Let's get our nerves under control. Okay, number 3. 173 from the back tees. See all that waste right there? All that waste. This is the danger of playing in really tough courses. This is a 137 from the back tees, by the way. It's about 4,000 feet elevation. The danger of playing courses like this with a lot of scrub on the course is you don't want to fan shots into the waist. You want to hit it straight. You got to carry there in front of about 145. We just want to put it up there near that rock. So we're right there in that trap behind the red stake there. Not bad for the first par 3. I like it. All right, so we got away there with a tap-in bogey. Nice, decent sand shot. This is number 4. Yep, believe so. It's a par 4, straight up. That's how far we go. So we're playing right next to the road now. Let's see what happens. I can hear the guys at the clubhouse talking. Guys, so 370-yard par 4, and we got lucked out here to put this one on the right in the weeds. Came out straight. All right, there's pin back there. 178 from here was on a side lie. So I'm just gonna hit 2 shots and get on. All right, number 5, par 4. It's dog leg left, down there to the left. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses behind me to my left, but let's give it a shot and see if we can keep this in play. What is that first shot? About 180. Let's drive it anyway. I think we got a really nice bounce there, just short of the trap, which would be awesome. Right now looking at 94 to the green. There is a little bit of a break across the fairway. This one is a par 3. It was about 120 from the back tees. I was wrong. It's the other way. We're hitting there. I don't see a fairway. Oh, way out there. Interesting. This might be a tough shot. It's 467 par 4. That was reachable from back there, just behind that trap, but I didn't want to take a chance on losing it with a 3-wood, so we're just gonna chip on. It's 132 from here. Okay, we're at the turn and there's a foursome ahead of me, so that's number 7 I just played, which was pretty nice, but still familiar enough. I played a couple holes like that before. And then we have this guy, and there's a foursome right there in front of me, and that is probably about the same as the one we just played, a 450 par 4. I'll switch because I'm running out of battery here. I didn't bring a cord. I think that was in the sand trap or the bush to the right. We'll see. I put it in the bush right there. I left that green bush. And 114 to the green, and we are on. All right, so we're switching cameras here because my phone is now out of power. There's no power in the cart. And we are looking at number 9 here. I'm not sure what this is, but that's an even longer carry and a tighter shot. So let's see here. And par 5, yep. That is a lot of shit out there to the left. Last shot with my cell phone. Okay, so to be fair to the course and as a warning to the ambitious players who are going to play from the back tees, there's a couple of warnings I have to give here. First, that the back tees are not always going to be at the tournament tee boxes, which are marked tournament tee boxes. And at least on the first and the 10th tees on my round here, the tees are moved up, or they didn't have the blacks out for the first tee. And while they had the blacks out for the 10th tee, they were down where the blue tee boxes were. They were a tee box ahead of the tournament tee boxes. So if you'll forgive me this long interruption, the 7th, 8th, and 9th tee boxes are at the back on the black tees. And they do look a little long. They do look long, but they're not. I would say they're probably about a 225 carry into the fairway on all of those tees. They're all reachable from the back tees, at least for me. And if I could reach them pretty casually, I could say it's probably not that hard a shot. Although I did hit a really exceptionally good tee shot on number, what was it, 8. Yeah, definitely. To put it in that sand trap from the back tees. Number 10 is a different story. Number 10 is a legitimately long tee shot from the tournament tees. Plus, you're at least 100 feet above the fairway when that shot is taken. And I would not necessarily be too eager to challenge that tee and that tee shot. And this is where I think the course deserves a little bit more, I guess, respect than I had given it before now, which is why I'm putting this in. The tournament tee box on number 10 is a legitimately tough shot. It was hard enough playing from the blues. I didn't get either of my tee shots. I took two tee shots from the blue tees, still didn't get the ball in, and that was partially because I was trying to play a cut shot from the blue tee box. And the second thing is I think there was a breeze, enough of a breeze coming up the valley from the left to carry the ball to the right a little bit more than I wanted to. And third, but not the least, the fairway slopes down to the right into that waist. And if you get anywhere just off the right side of the rough, it just goes down into a washout down into all that waste. So there's very, very little chance that you're going to find your tee shot if you go right on this, on that number 10. And then you have to make the carry in the first place with the wind blowing up the hill to your right. So not easy, not trivial. I would say that that back tee shot from the tournament tees is probably the hardest tee shot I've ever hit, to be honest. And I've hit a lot of hard tee shots, but that one is a monster. So I'm not saying that it is in any way a bad thing that they have moved the black tees up from the tournament tee box. In fact, for this course, it probably fits in well with the rest of the course. It's still a long shot. It's still a hard shot. That fairway looks really narrow from where those tee boxes were for the, I guess, what are normally the blue tees. The tournament tee box, not a pushover on number 10 at all. Safe. Got a little bit of a A little bit of a fade, but still dropped it in safely. Yeah, 50 yards short, not bad. Let's shoot some videos. So here we are, I'm on the back tee box. There's no black tee, I guess it's up there. At number 10, so there's a nice downhill tee shot. It's 220 from the tees on the other side of this hill. Out, see, we're shooting right into the sun here. So the sky is just getting cooked. But 220 down to that fairway should not really be that much trouble. And this is a 450 par 4. Lost 2 tee shots and a 9-iron from where they are right now. I have no idea. I just hit it so strong, and it had to go left up in the bushes. I just couldn't see it because the sun's right behind me. These are blue tees number 11. Let's see here. I hope this is dark enough. Eventually you can see the number 10 tee boxes on the top of that hill. And as we come down to number 17th fairway there to the left, which is a par 3. And then we go down to the 16th there at the left, and then the 12th in front of me. And that is a reasonably decent carry, maybe 175, 200 yards, and it goes down, and there's another, as often on this course, there's a cut across the fairway, sand trap on the left, and then the green. And all along the right side there are a row of houses. There's actually a street at the next green, the par 3, and there's houses behind us. Here, a somewhat respectable distance here, but as we move to the right and to the left of this point, the houses get closer and closer to the area of play. Can't really skip it because there's nowhere to go. Supposedly they were waiting for the group ahead of them. 15. So 14, 15 run along the road here. Fairway. You've got that row of houses right there, but not really in play. They're across the road. Big thing is that you have lots of space here to get out and play. I got 3 balls here. I thought they were all in the bushes over here to the left, and they all came through. So 542. Let's see if we can get up there and get that green. See that little dot right there in front of the pin? That's my ball. On number 14 is I had the ball on the first tier of the green, and then had to putt up to the second tier. That's 15. There's a little white structure back there that's right behind the green. It's what happens is the sun drops down below the mountains, and it just gets very dark very quickly. Tee box. There are essentially 4 sections like this. This is the third one. Then you've got another landing area in front of the green. Okay, this is number 16, par 4, leading straight away from the bottom of number 13, actually, the par 3. And then we have a number 17, par 3, going up to the right-hand turn on par 18, heading back to the clubhouse. This is the middle of the tee, the front tee. I'm taking this one last shot because otherwise I won't have it at all. So a little bright, sorry, but 18th looks like a good uphill shot as long as you don't mind all the houses to the left. And it's some kind of 450 yard or 500 yard par 5. Look at the houses way up at the very top, and you can see the green is down almost in front of those houses. Okay, so the summary is that this is a slope 137 course, definitely plays like it. It is not as tight as some mountain courses that I played in the area in Arizona. Certainly I've played worse, definitely harder, but it wasn't bad. It was a reasonably decent desert course, decently wide, not too tough, not too easy, not too long, just a nice challenge. And the only thing I really thought that was really regrettable about it was the number of houses on the back side. Even the number of houses on the front side were sort of obnoxious, so I definitely would like to try another course. Now, the whole area around Salt Lake is supposed to be the new golf mecca now in the western states. I think it was definitely harder than the people who were playing it ahead of me could handle, although I did lose an entire 12 boost balls, luckily $9 at the local Walmart. I think I played that pretty well. So I'd give the course a B star. I don't think it's a regrettable B star. It's got nice facilities, nice clubhouse, it's in a nice neighborhood, and the area of St. George is not bad at all to visit, I think, and the promise of much more in terms of golf going north is definitely inviting. I just think that this particular course was just not really all that great. It's okay for a neighborhood golf course. It could have been worse. The backside was definitely entertaining, but there's a lot of road noise and there's a lot of houses and stuff and music, and you combine it with the people on the course playing their stereos and stuff. It just was really just okay, not bad, not bad at all. Nothing I'd really miss if I didn't play it again, but certainly worth a stop, I think, if you're in the area heading south, but I wouldn't make too much of it. That's Coral Canyon's B-Star Golf Course in St. George, Utah.